Good evening and welcome to some Pyjama Yoga. I'm going to do things slightly differently tonight. We're going to do some yin yoga. So normally in our yoga practice we bring a flow and we're moving, we don't hold for long. So yin is something where we hold the shapes for a little bit longer. We try and release the muscular effort involved and we start to work into the joints, into the ligaments and tendons. It's a really juicy practice and really very relaxing. So this is all designed to gear you up for a good night's sleep. So we don't tend to warm up in yin because we're not using the muscles. It can be quite nice to have cushions to hand. So you might want a couple of cushions. So if you want to pause and grab those, you might not need them. So it's just trying to allow the body to release the effort. So sometimes it's nice to have that support. So we're going to start off in a butterfly pose. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So this is where it might be nice to bring some cushions and just wedge them underneath the hips so that you can let go. And we're going to hold wherever feels comfortable. So you can hold the shins, you can hold the feet, but we don't want to be rounding. So we want to be able to sit up tall. Okay, and don't have the feet too close. So quite often in a regular yoga practice, we like to bring the heels in and really force the thighs down. But today it's a little bit different. So we're going to take the feet away. So we've got more of a diamond shape between the legs and holding on to wherever feels comfortable, feeling supported, and then closing the eyes. So if there was any pulling in the inner thigh, in the groin, or in the lower back, you're going to bring cushions, just wedge them underneath the thighs so that you can really let go. And once you've found that comfortable state, I'm going to just ask you just to let go. So closing the eyes. And we're going to do a breath practice, but using our mind's eye just to follow the breath. So as you breathe in, feel the breath coming up through the left nostril. As you breathe out, try and feel it coming out of the right nostril. And then we breathe in through the right. And breathing out through the left. Breathing in left. Breathing out right. And breathing in right. Breathing out left. I like to visualize the top of a triangle. So the breath rises up to the point between the eyebrows. Travels down the opposite side. See if you can watch the breath release the effort in the body. Let the body come into this state. See if you can just watch the breath. We allow the breath to be soft. The face to be soft. The shoulders to be soft. The ribs. The tummy. And the hips. And just watching the breath, allowing the muscles in the body to release the effort, to release the need to do. And we just allow ourselves just to be. And using our breath slow the mind down, to anchor the mind. these last few breaths in this shape, just see if you can slow the breath down. Watch that journey up to the space between the eyebrows, really slow. Traveling down through the nostril towards the ground. All the way back up. The face is soft, the jaw is soft. The tongue, the throat, releasing their grip. So next time you breathe out of the left nostril, let that be the last breath in that way, and just breathe in with awareness of both nostrils. Breathing out to the ground. And slowly blinking the eyes open. So we come out of yin postures as though we're moving through water. So really gently just release the hands from wherever they are and slowly bring them under each knee. And feel the hand on each knee, feel the fingers come around the knee and releasing that need to be muscular. See if you can let the legs be heavy as you gently, gently, gently bring the knees together and bring your feet to the floor. And if you've got cushions, just popping them to one side, or bring the hands behind, just lean back for a moment, have a little slouch. See if you can let the legs be still, be heavy, feel into your hip bones. See if you can let the thighs drop down into the hips. Maybe you feel a warmth in the hips. Just observe your body and observe it from the inside. How does it feel on the inside? And then have your feet hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, and just gently knock the knees from side to side. And then we'll gently walk the hands in towards you. We're going to use a wall. I should have said that at the start. So we're going to take our legs up the wall. So we're just going to turn ourselves to a wall, or move yourselves to the wall. And whichever side you're facing, we want to bring our hip right up towards the wall. And to get there, we're going to just walk the hands behind us and start to turn your bum. You want your bum reasonably close to the wall, and start to lie your back down onto the ground as you send your legs up the wall. Now if you have a cushion close to hand, it can be quite nice here just to lift the hips up and bring that cushion underneath your bum so you're a little bit more lifted. But if you don't, just let the back sink into the ground. So the feet are up the wall, and again there's no muscular effort here. We just let the weight of the legs start to drop down into the hips. And you can choose where you place the hands. So you might wish to rest the hands on your tummy. As long as you can relax the shoulders, the upper arms down. You might wish to take the arms into cactus arms with a bend in the elbows. You might wish to take them out wide. You might even like to take them overhead. Just depends on how your body feels. So just find that shape that suits you. Choosing whether the palms face the ceiling or whether they face the ground. A little wriggle of the head here. So if you can lengthen the back of your neck, let the chin just come in very slightly. Relax your head, your shoulders, feeling your back on the ground, the back of the hips. And just rest your awareness in the back of the hips for a moment. And feel that contact with the ground. And feel that weight calming down, releasing the need to try. And then feel your thigh bones heavy into the hips, into the pelvis. Trying to soften the muscles in the legs. You can have a little bend in the knees here. Feel the weight of your shins coming into the knees, draining down into the thighs, into the hips, into the ground. Feeling a release in the ankles and the heels of your feet gently resting against the wall, feeling that support. And then just allow all effort to leave the body. Let the eyes be heavy. And almost feel as though the eyes are dropping down into the back of the head like pebbles dropping into the ocean. Dropping further and further down into the ground. And you can allow yourself just to be here. Give yourself permission to be present, to be in this space. And if your mind is busy, if your mind is resisting, just focus your mind on the breath. And this time, feeling the breath through both nostrils. Cool air as you breathe in, and warm air as you breathe out. Maybe you watch that breath coming up to the space between the eyebrows again. Or maybe you take it a little bit deeper and feel the breath traveling up through the nostrils and coming into the throat. Maybe you feel that cool air touching the throat as you breathe in. The warmth of your breath as you breathe out. As the breath slows down and your awareness increases, you might feel that cool air even reaching into the lungs. Feeling that transfer as it becomes warm as you breathe out. Just enjoy and welcome the stillness. Welcome the release. Gently scanning your body just to make sure the muscles are not tensing up. Release all effort and just allow yourself to be. That weight of the legs pouring in to the back of your body, the back of the hips. Feel it in the shoulders, the back of the head. The face is soft, the jaw is relaxed. And begin to think about moving, to feel your heels on the wall. And just start to wriggle the toes so slowly, without disturbing the upper body. Just start to gently and slowly and mindfully bring the soles of your feet onto the wall. Bend into the knees and gently walk the feet down the wall, feeling each foot, each step until the knees come into the chest. Picking which way you're going to roll and just bending that arm so you can make a cushion for your head. And then gently and slowly rolling all the way onto the side of the body. Let the arms support the head, knees towards the tummy, Body heavy into the ground. Just feeling your breath here, letting the back round, letting the legs be soft, be heavy. And when you're ready, gently using your hand and just so slowly pushing yourself up into a seat. Let the head come up last of all. And finding your seat. So you can keep the eyes closed if you wish to. Just finding your seat, just let the body sink back down from the head, down into the hips, into the ground. Feel that shift of the energy of the blood in the body. Notice yourself. And if you wish, bringing the hands together at the heart. Bowing the head to the hands, the mind to the body. Namaste.